Whoa, oh, oh, whoa, whoa. Whoa, oh, whoa, whoa. I got 100 NFTs on my phone. Pineapple the juice, double cup, styrofoam. Really? I don't sit no man, I get bread when I'm on. Don't care what they say, cause they pockets dead wrong. I just made a flip, yeah. I just made a flip, yeah. Rich, yeah. Now we crypto rich, yeah. Sick, yeah. Haters, they so sick, yeah. Flip, yeah. Made that money flip, yeah. I just doubled up my Rex.
What's up, my homies and fellow NFT collectors? Once again, Comic-Con has arrived, and just like the last Comic-Con, VeVe is going to be advertising in the Marvel booth at this Comic-Con in New York. And as always, VeVe has a great lineup of drops for Comic-Con week. I want to go over all the drops with you guys today and give you my price predictions and why I'm making those price predictions for those drops. And I also want to talk about the new feature of metadata for the NFTs on the app. Eventually, metadata is going to be available for all the NFTs, but starting on Wednesday's drop, the first Comic-Con drop, metadata will be available for NFTs when they drop on the app. So in regards to the metadata feature, VeVe has recently dropped an article on Medium describing exactly what metadata is and what metadata will be available for the VeVe NFTs. Thanks to my homie, the Long Trader on Twitter, we've already started to see some of the metadata on IMX for some of the NFTs on VeVe. For this example, you can see that this TIE Fighter has the date that it was minted on there. It has the wallet address, the token type, and the token address. So this is going to be great information for us to use to verify our VeVe NFTs to other NFT collectors. According to VeVe's Medium article, the other NFTs on the app that were minted before metadata was available will be updated in the future about 6 to 8 weeks on the IMX Explorer so that you can see metadata for all the NFTs on the app. Metadata is an exciting feature that we've been anticipating for a long time now. It's going to give us the ability to track our NFTs on the market, which ones have been sold and which ones were just delisted, for example. And of course, it has all that important information like your token address and your wallet address. So we're excited about that. Let's get into these Comic-Con drops though. Starting on Wednesday, we're going to have our first Comic-Con drop. It's going to be the Marvel poster, Welcome to New York. I'll link the Medium article for this week's Comic-Con drops in the description below. The New York poster is going to have 2,900 editions and it's going to have a retail price of 60 gems. I think a good comparison, of course, would be the Welcome to San Diego poster from the San Diego Comic-Con. It also had a retail price of 60 gems, but it had 1,000 more editions at 3,900, and the floor price for that is currently sitting at 35 gems. Now this is a really nice looking poster. It's got a lot of great characters on there. I think that it could probably do better than the San Diego poster, especially since it has 1,000 less editions. Now you might hear some rumors that it was created by Banksy because some moron put out a YouTube video for some reason thinking that the Welcome to San Diego poster was made by Banksy. I don't know what that's all about, but we have confirmation that it definitely isn't made by Banksy, so don't get that in your head. My price prediction on this one though, I'm going to be at 45 gems, about 10 gems over the floor price of the Welcome to San Diego poster. For Thursday's Comic-Con drop, we got the first appearance of Daredevil. It's going to be dropping as one NFT, a set by itself with 5,800 editions. I think a good comparison for this NFT would be the Silver Surfer first appearance that's on the app. It has 6,100 editions and its retail price was 60 gems. It's currently sitting at a 57 gem floor, but it usually sits around 100 gems. The Daredevil first appearance has a little bit less editions at 5,800 and a little bit less of a retail price at 50 gems. So my price prediction, I'm going to go with 85 gems on Daredevil. It's the new shiny toy, it's the new first appearance Marvel character, and I think it'll hold up in price for at least a couple weeks. Friday's drop is a comic drop. We got Amazing Spider-Man number 42 dropping with super limited editions. That means 10,000 editions, and this one actually sells for a pretty good price in the physical world. $3,600 for a grade 9.6 on Go Collect. And I think it's somewhat comparable to Amazing Spider-Man number 300, which just recently dropped on the app with 10,000 editions. The floor price for the common on the Amazing Spider-Man 300 is currently at 40 gems. I don't think the Amazing Spider-Man number 42 is going to be that high, but I think it's going to do well. I think this will be your best chance of making profit flipping on the market during this week of drops. So I'm going to have the common Amazing Spider-Man number 42 sitting at about 18 gems. I got the uncommon a little bit less than that at 11 gems. And then I got the rare and the ultra rare, which are exclusive VeVe covers once again, and also have Mary Jane, whose first appearance it is, on the cover. And I think that's going to help them do all right in price. I'm going to guess 25 gems on the rare, and then I'm going to have that ultra rare all the way up to 50 gems, and then the secret rare I'll guess will be around 150. Saturday's drop is Loki's Scepter, and it's going to be the third Infinity Stone to drop on the app. We know that there's 6 Infinity Stones in total, and they've been teasing the Infinity Stones a little bit. So most people expect to be rewarded if they hold all 6 of those Infinity Stones at some point. The Scepter is going to be going at 30 gems retail, and it has 6,500 editions. I'm comparing that with the Tesseract. The Tesseract had 8,610 editions and the same retail price of 30 gems, and the Tesseract is currently sitting around 30 gems in the market right now. So I think the Scepter looks better and it has less editions, so I think it'll do better than the Tesseract, but 6,500 editions is still a lot. My guess for the floor price of this 24 hours after the drop is 40 gems. And then the last Comic-Con drop comes on Sunday. It's going to be Mysterio, the Master of Illusions, the great Spider-Man villain. There'll be 2 different rarities dropping of Mysterio in blind box format, and the list price is 50 gems. The rare has 3,000 editions, and then the ultra rare, which is animated, has 2,000 editions. I think a good comparison for this, of course, would be Doc Ock. Doc Ock had pretty similar edition sizes, and the Doc Ock Secret Rare is currently sitting at a 99 gem floor. So I think the Mysterio Ultra Rare, the animated one, is probably going to be a little bit less than that. I'd say about 80 gems. And then my guess on the rare is that it might go under retail. I'm going to put 40 gems on that one. Alright guys, when it comes to drop techniques for Comic-Con, anytime we only have one NFT dropping for that day, you're going to want to use a line gate. Line up that error message with the buy now button. When there's about 3 seconds left on the timer, start spam clicking through them until that buy now pops up, and then hopefully you'll get in fast enough to get the drop. On the blind box drops, which is going to be the Mysterio drop, you're going to use the space gate. If you haven't went for a blind box drop recently, the blank space that we click has moved up from where it used to be a few months ago. It now sits underneath that comment and heart icon on the drop page, so you'll just be spam clicking with your finger in that blank space when there's about 2 or 3 seconds left on the timer until the drop begins. For Friday's comic drop, I do expect with only 10,000 editions and Comic-Con happening at the same time that there's going to be a lot of people going for that drop. It's going to be tough to get, but when it comes to the comic drops, I always go with timing. I try to time my click 1 second after the timer hits 0. So as it's counting down, I'm counting down out loud. 3, 2, 1, and click. And if you get the perfect timing, you should be able to get in there quick enough to get that comic. Alright everybody, thanks for watching. Good luck on the Comic-Con drops coming up this week. And tomorrow we're going to be having VeVe Trivia on Tuesday. Me and VeVe Arcade will be live at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's the normal drop time. So come by and check us out and test your VeVe Trivia and have a chance to win some free NFTs. Or if not, then I'll see you on drop day. Later.